Hey guys, it's been a little while. I'm trying to get back into my rhythm of recording at least one or two podcasts a week. Promise you I will. I promise you I will keep my podcast interesting as always. Today's topic is going to be on treating your significant other in a relationship the same as when you were trying to get them. So what I mean by that is that I tend to see that people get comfortable after they start a relationship with the person that they wanted or were chasing to be with, and then they tend to feel or forget that you still have to treat them in the same manner as how you got them, because you got them for a reason. So if you were doing nice little sweet little gestures, or if you were being thoughtful, if you were sending random text messages of sweet thoughts, if you were randomly just picking up your boyfriend or your girlfriend from work, picking up your boyfriend or girlfriend from them being out, picking up your boyfriend or girlfriend on their way home from somewhere, just to spend an hour, 10, 15 minutes with them just to see them. If you two have a hectic or busy schedule and couldn't find the time like you normally do, that's what I mean. I feel like people feel like you don't have to put in that same work that you did to get the person when you do get them. And that's not true. That's how you end up breaking up or parting ways or losing that interest, because you're not doing the same thing. Being spontaneous sometimes as buying flowers, buying candy, buying something that your boyfriend may like, different things like that is what keep the relationship exciting and going, because they don't know what's coming. The typical routine tends to get boring and you tend to crave and want more. Your partner doesn't have to go out and cheat. It's a choice that they go out and cheat. People fail to realize that you need to communicate on what you want and what you need in order for the other person to understand. Now, it's a different tune if you're communicating and you keep talking and there is no change and they feel like that there is nothing that they have to do. You always have to put in that work to keep a relationship, just like you would have to put in that work for your marriage. A relationship is steps that you take to work towards a marriage. You don't just jump into a relationship, just like you don't just jump into a marriage. You build and you work up to this relationship. Two people have to be on the same page and willing to want to work and want the same thing. I feel like being in a relationship, you should be treating your man or your woman as kings and queens. You don't treat your friends or the people that you have fucked or the people that you were messing with before the same as if you were in a relationship. And that's the problem. There is no difference between it. There is no special moments between it, because you're treating everybody the same. Everybody doesn't deserve the same attention and the same feelings. You have to learn when to let go and leave it be. Everybody doesn't need to come into your future. You need to learn that when you're in a relationship, you have to respect how your partner is going to feel about something. You have to respect that you're no longer single. You chose to be in a relationship. You chose to be with someone. So with that being said is that you're gonna keep on working every chance you get. I'm not gonna say that a relationship is always gonna be peachy clean, because you're always gonna have your up and downs. You're always gonna have your ugly and your bad moments. Just like in any relationship, if it was with your family, if it was with your friends, the only difference is that you feel different and you do different things with the person that you're sleeping with. The person that you're sleeping with, I feel like, is supposed to be your best friend. The person that you're sleeping with, you're supposed to be able to confide every and anything in, whether it's dumb to them or not. They should never make you feel that you could never vent to them or talk to them about anything. And when you express something to them that's bothering you or something that you don't like, they should never make you feel like it's nothing, it's not major. They should sit up there and talk to you and try to make you feel comfortable and try to figure out ways where you can change things within your relationship. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to say that in my relationship right now, I'm doing everything and anything to the T all of the time, because I'm probably not, but my boyfriend probably just didn't tell me. But I do make sure that I express things to him, and I do make sure that I communicate to him whether he wants to hear it or not. And I feel like that's why we have such a great connection. Originally, we were friends for a while before we started dating. That also probably helped. That also probably is a key that made things good for us, to have like a better understanding of one another. I know that things are different when you actually do get into a relationship, because before it was calling to talk, to vent, to hang out. Now it's you're actually working or trying to see if this is a person that's going to be in my future for long term, not in my future for, say, what I call temporarily is a year or two. I'm talking about long term, to where you're trying to make it 5-10 years. You know, maybe we'll have kids one day. I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to continue treating him the same as when I did when we first started dating. And I hope he continues to treat me the same, because that's what got me in the first place to finally cave in and want to give something a shot with him. You have to remember also that your past relationships should never affect your present or your future relationships. You need to learn to let that go and leave it in the past. Just because you treated a person a certain way in your previous relationship and they didn't basically value it or appreciate what you've done for them, doesn't mean that your current relationship is not going to do the same. Your current relationship might show you what you wanted, might show you what you've been missing. You have to remember that you can't say, oh, I'm not going to do this in my current relationship, because you end up fucking up that relationship that could have been something. I'm going to leave you on that note. I'm going to record another one tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoy, like always.